as the Pakistani military forces enter what they call a decisive phase of the operations against the Pakistani Taliban in Swat. They have confiscated an assortment of weapons used against them and ordinary citizens. Pakistani military forces have confiscated a large array of weapons from the militants who have been fighting against them in this mountainous territory. It includes heavy machine guns, light machine guns, rocket-propelled grenades. But what is really surprising everyone is the brutality of the tactics used by the militants. Such knives, which still have the bloodstains on them, have been used to decapitate personnel from the security forces. The general officer commanding the main thrust of the operations in this volatile area gets his day-end progress report and the schedule for the following day. As daylight breaks, we accompany him to the front line, where his forces are mopping up remaining pockets of resistance. We hop from post to post, perched high on the mountaintops, and can see the signs of a bit of fight here. Valley by valley, ridgeline by ridgeline, and peak by peak, the battle for Swat has been a battle for high ground.
The Piochar Valley, this was one of the militant strongholds. It was virtually a no-go area for many, many years. They had their logistic, their training infrastructure, their command echelons here. In fact, this was an area which was exclusively available to them.
The elaborate preparations and meticulous battle plans, he says, do not carry the hallmark of the local militants. Pakistan's military has maintained all along that many of the fighters and expertise came from outside. Our next stop was Matta, once considered the stronghold of the Swati Taliban. For the first time since the conflict began, the Pakistani military retook Matta and showed us this secret hideout, which also served as a training camp for militants.
The tunnel is bomb-proof, shell-proof, even on
carved and chiseled into hard rock, this place could withstand a direct hit from a 500-pound bomb. As we touched down at this military base, the rest of our crew took the long journey by road through rugged and difficult terrain. Escorted by the military, they found bunkers and battle tanks all along the route, a clear indication that the Taliban no longer ruled this territory. The Pakistani military says it is confident that it will be able to root out the militancy problem in this valley. They have already regained the high ground overlooking the strategic valleys and now say their men are fighting last pockets of resistance. Kamal Haider, Al Jazeera, Swat.